Hey Advanced Knife Bros, we're here today with a quick look. Now that I've hit 100,000 subs, I've had some post-play button clarity. Like for example, I talk way too much. Okay, no I haven't. I'm not going to change. I haven't learned anything, but I've been on a writing kick the past few days and I'm trying to push out some more videos. Now the old way, the old way of the channel, my early knife videos were pretty efficient. They were a little shorter than they are now. You know, maybe I'm feeling myself a little more. There was a guy I used to know, and his name was Jeff, and he would call that personal digging. So when you were in a band and you would just play and play and play, and all the other guys in the band were like, you're on your solo a little too long, that was called personal digging. You know, you were digging yourself a little too much. Maybe that's what I have a little bit of. So today's quick look is for the Flytanium Beef. It's going to be bad but efficient. Now, if you remember my mystery beef box video, this was the beef in the said box. So let's take a closer look at the specs here. They're listed right here on Flytanium's product page. You can pause this. I decided not to do the graphics one for this one. You've already seen this knife, so I don't want to make this too long. Other than my personal digging, we're not gonna waste any time here. Now the beef, roughly speaking, is a paramilitary 2 size knife, or Griptilian, if you're a little more familiar with the Benchmades. And you probably know that Flytanium got their start making aftermarket parts for popular knives, and now they make some relatively affordable knives like the beef. They also make the arcade that's a little more expensive. Haven't done a video on that yet. But for 60 bucks, you get a 3.5-inch blade here, a neutral grip, and about 3.5 ounces. Steel here, you get a stonewashed D2 with a little bit of thumb ramp for your detail work. Features a crossbar lock here, which is similar in feel and operation to everyone else's crossbar lock. It's kind of like an axis lock. It's poppable, it's fidgetable. You can hold the lock and flick and release and flick it closed the same way, or you can use the thumb studs and flick closed. Handle here is inoffensive and comes in a couple of colorways with more variations on the way, more mods. Obviously, Flytanium is going to make mods for their own knives, so you can, make a $60 knife into probably a $250 knife pretty easy if that's your jive. Plenty of room here for a 4-finger influencer squeeze where we declare if we feel any hot spots while sitting at our YouTube staging table.
I'm gonna be some hot spots here, guys, I think.
Theoretical hotspots. Pocket clip is reversible to the right or the left side in a tip-up configuration. It is a stainless steel clip and slides in and out of the pocket effortlessly. Now here it is against the Paramilitary 2. Oh, sorry, did I say we're on the comparisons? I didn't. We're on the comparisons. So here it is against the Paramilitary 2, which, by the way, Flytanium Lotus scales. You saw me do my video on this a couple years back. And here it is next to the Benchmade Griptilian, which is the old Axis Lock Click-Clack Classic. It's about as good as a reference point as I can make from a build quality versus value standpoint. The old Griptilian was about 90 bucks. Here we have the Civivi Asticus. The Benchmade Griptilian used to be $90, guys. So those were the days, right? 154 cm, 90 bucks. It was a great knife. It'd be nice if Benchmade still had something like that. I mean, they have the Griptilian, but it's not $90 anymore. The Asticus G10, great action, well built, Of course, the Flytanium will soon be offering all kinds of upgrades and add-ons to customize this 1,000 different ways so you can make it prettier, you can prettify it. It is an extremely excellent value at $60. You can buy these through the links below, support the channel. This has been an extreme quick look, well, kind of extreme. You can say hi to the patrons or waving right back at you. Hi, viewers. That's the voice that they have. So like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy a little bit of a batoning segment here. Some people batoning in rages, but to these cool subscribers and the patrons, it's pretty relaxing, man. Some people, over the years are like, why do you put batoning? Why do you put cardboard? Like, I need B-roll for these to go over the talking. Sometimes it's supposed to be entertaining B-roll. Sometimes it's not. I can just hold the knife and show it like 1,000 different ways. It's pretty repetitive shots. But you put these other things in here. It gets people talking. It gets people watching. I understand that is not what the knife is designed for, but that is how the channel has been, and that is how it has grown. Thanks for watching.